not sure about anyone else's babies and kids, but breadsticks and rice cakes is basically what they live on at this point. So we've now got to the caravan and I said I'd give you a little tour. Oh, quick, George, quick! That's from the microwave. Why is that here? Ash actually started ripping out the bathroom this weekend. So here we go. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's vlog. I hope you're doing really well. I've just got back from a weekend away with the kids. We went to a caravan site, a Haven Caravan park, and it was so much fun. It was up in Norfolk, down at Great Yarmouth, and it was brilliant. We went to the Seashore Haven site, like I say, and it was just so good. The kids loved it. It was hard graft, I'm not gonna lie, like going away with kids is tricky, but the reason me and my mum went, my mum came with me, the reason we took the kids up there is because Ash actually started ripping out the bathroom this weekend. So I'm going to show you that at the end of the video, how it's looking at the moment. By no means is it done, but I'll keep you posted on like the progress and stuff. But I've just got back, I've got so much unpacking to do. Like honestly, it's just like another day of work, isn't it? Like sorting everything out after a holiday and being away, especially with how much stuff you have to pack when you have kids. Like I showed it at the end of last week's vlog. Insane amounts of unpacking, but that is why I'm very grateful that I'd actually thought ahead and I ordered a HelloFresh baby to arrive for when we got back from holiday. So excited because I loved our weekend away, I really did, but we only had like a caravan to deal with in terms of like cooking food and stuff, so we didn't eat like the yummiest of meals, not the meals that I'm used to from HelloFresh anyway, so I'm really excited to have some really scrumptious meals. We've gone, oh, I'm having that tonight, there's absolutely no doubt. Look at that, I'm excited. And with this kind of stuff, it's decent because the kids are going to eat this as well. Like George will pretty much have exactly what we have, and Hallie has similar things but without the sauce, like so it's not as salty for her. But all of this kind of stuff, like yeah, everyone will eat, which is brilliant. So they're like kid friendly, but they're exciting meals, like really yummy meals. Things like, oh my gosh, yes. Like, and to be honest, I tend to go for like ones that have like the family friendly bit, or either that or like the super speedy ones. Brilliant, like they're so easy when it comes to like when you've got the kids here and you're running around and it's just like a bit chaotic. You know you've got a meal pre-planned for you, you just get it out and start cooking, and it's, you know that everything's pre-portioned and it's just so much easier. You don't have to plan anything, you don't have to run to the shops, especially when you've just got back from holiday. I've been a paying customer for HelloFresh for coming up to 3 years now, and there's a very good reason, guys, there's a very good reason. But this month I'm actually working with them over in here, so thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video, which obviously means I get to bring you guys a really good discount code. So if you want to get your first HelloFresh box for 60% off, which means if you are getting 3 meals for 2 people, you get your first box for this amount, which is so affordable. Like, it's worth using the discount just for this. And then you get your next 2 months worth of boxes for 25% off, and you get free desserts for life, which is the best part ever. So my discount code is exclusive to you guys, and it is hellofresh60 HF, and I'm going to put a QR code on the screen now so you can scan that, take you straight to the discount. If not, everything's down in the description box. I'm so excited for tonight's meals, guys, because it means I don't have to think about anything. I can just go and unpack, go and sort the kids, and this is going to be ready, waiting, pre-portioned. What number is this? Number 5. So I've got number 5 here, pre-portioned, ready for me to cook up later. Perfect, cannot wait. If you're long-term viewers of my channel, you'll know that I absolutely love HelloFresh, and to be honest, I think when you've got young kids and you've got a busy life, like a lot of us do, I think it's just a no-brainer. It really is, especially when you've got a discount code this decent. So yeah, I'll pop everything down in the description box. I'm gonna pack this away and let's transfer back to Friday when I was packing to go away for the weekend, and we'll do a little flashback to what happened when we were away, and I'll catch up with you at the end of the video when I'll show you what the bathroom's looking like. Gosh, right. My camera just got rained on significantly, but I think I'm now officially packed for our trip. Wow, I know I said this at the end of last week's vlog when you saw like me packing for some of the journey and the trip down for the kids and stuff, but you really do forget how much you need to pack when it comes to taking kids away, especially babies. It just feels like I've packed up our entire house, and I still feel like, oh, I could take this, I could take this, I could take this, but we just do not have the space. Like, you saw how jam-packed that car was, and that still wasn't everything. It's basically everything other than these bags here. So this is like the bag full of like formula bottles, like bottle brush, a couple of bits, sleeping bits in here, like packed lunch boxes, just bits and bobs, like some cups and stuff for Hallie, like some toiletries in here for the kids as well, like wipes and toothbrushes and toothpaste. And then this is just the bag that I use for like spares and hats. So I've just got like all the changing bits in there, Spider-Man hat, Hallie's hat, anything that we might need like on the journey, spare change of clothes and all that jazz is in there. And then just my camera bag, which obviously the camera that you are currently on is going to go in there, along with like some chargers and my glasses and just things like that are just in there, just random bits to keep my camera stuff safe. But if I'm totally honest, I've just packed up that car. My boot barely shut, but it did shut. And I've still got space in the footwells where the kids like sit, obviously because their feet don't go down there yet, thankfully, so I've got space down there. I did already have to put Hallie's travel cot like along the footwell at the back. Obviously me and my mum will sit in the front, the kids will sit in the back in the car seats. I have still got enough space for those bags, but I've just realised my mum's obviously going to have stuff as well. I'm pretty sure my mum has packed quite light, so I think she's got like a small handbag that can go in the front, and then just a bag that can go in the front as well, like in her footwell, like a kind of weekend bag type thing. So fingers crossed, and she can just wear her coat, because I'm not being funny, there's just no space. So yeah, we'll just figure it out, I'm sure. Like, I've definitely packed more stuff in that car in the past, but I am pretty sure that I didn't have to pack a travel cot for Hallie, because last time we went away with both of the kids, actually there was a cot there, and that actually does take up a significant amount of space. And last time I don't think we took the mamas and papas chair either, because Hallie would have been like newborn, she wouldn't have needed somewhere to sit like that, because she wasn't sitting upright or anything like that. So we've definitely put a lot of stuff in the boot of that car. But yeah, you can see here how much stuff was laid out on the bed when I was packing all of that stuff. That's already in the car, all of my suitcase and the kids' suitcase. And yeah, it just reaffirms my thoughts from last summer about getting a roof box are still valid. We definitely need to invest in one. Such an adult purchase, and it's such a boring purchase, but if we're going to carry on doing staycations in the UK, like, I just think we're gonna have to do it. So this weekend, me and my mum are obviously going with the kids, and Molly's staying here because Ash is here. But when we go away, like next month, we're taking Molly with us, because we're going to stay at a place called Forest Holidays. It's sort of like Centre Parks, but for like, it's cheaper basically. And it's like dog friendly and everything. So we're taking Molly with us. How on earth are we gonna fit everything that I've just packed into my car, into Ash's car, plus Molly? Like, that, it's literally not going to be possible. Ash's car is bigger than mine, which has made me think, like, why am I not taking Ash's car? Like, I should just borrow Ash's car, to be honest, to drive up there, but I've just packed the whole car now, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, we need to get that roof box really before we go away on that next holiday. But anyway, that is next month's problem. We are heading up to Great Yarmouth to stay at the Seashore Haven site, which we've stayed at before. Very, very excited. George was 2 when we stayed there last. He literally just turned 2 and he loved it. I don't think he remembers it at all, because I have showed him pictures of when we went before, and I don't think he was like really excited, and he thought it was really cool. He loved seeing the pictures of him in the arcade and the videos of like trying to do the 2p machines and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't think he remembered it. So it'd be really, really lovely to go back with him and Hallie. And I genuinely think Haven is like creme de la creme when it comes to like kids holidays, caravan holidays. They always just hit the spot perfectly for us. And like I say, we went there when George was 2. It was great, and I just think it's gonna get better and better whilst he's like in this like young kid age. I just think it's perfect. I went on loads of like summer holidays at caravan parks and stuff, and I just think like there's nothing more British. I just think it's fantastic. But yeah, I need to go and wash my hair, because I need to make my hair last until Monday, because I don't want to wash my hair in the caravan, because I don't have a hairdryer with me, don't have space in my suitcase and all that stuff. But yeah, I'll catch up with you when we arrive. I'll show you around the caravan, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, hello guys, we've now got to the caravan, and I said I'd give you a little tour. Mum has literally just taken George for a little walk around, just to do a little explore, and Hallie and I are just cooking George some pasta for dinner because it's like 5 o'clock already, and we've literally just got here and unpacked everything, and by the time I've like picked up this camera it's 5 o'clock, which is mad. We're going to go to the evening entertainment thing tonight, and like I said, we're just having some like pasta, a nice easy dinner for the kids tonight, and then yeah, I think we'll head over to the evening stuff a little bit later. But we've made an absolute mess of the place already, but yeah, I'll just quickly turn you around. So we are currently in one of the silver caravans at Great Yarmouth Seashore Caravan Park, Haven Caravan Park. So I will turn you around and show you what it's like. So you walk in and you've got a fridge freezer. Like I said, I'm just cooking the kids some pasta, so you've got like a gas hob and an oven. Hallie's just down here having a couple of snacks while the pasta's cooking. And then this is like the sort of living space. So you've got obviously dining area, you've got a couple of decent chairs and stuff. We could have actually had space for a high chair, which is good to know for next time. Like I say, I just bought that little chair for Hallie. But yeah, it's good to know that there's a like space for a high chair if you need it. You can rent them from here as well. Random half-eaten rice cake because toddler life. And then yeah, this is like the little living area. I'm pretty sure you can I'm pretty sure this folds out as a bed. Yeah, it's a sofa bed, so if you wanted to have this all out as well, then you could do. I don't think we're going to need to, but it's good to know, like, if you did want to have like more people in here, see all the kids' bits. And then yeah, it's a nice little area. We've got a nice little balcony bit as well, which is very nice to have, especially because the sun is actually trying to come out. And then this is like the view from the other side, and then just through here is where all the bathrooms and the bedrooms are. So you just got like a little cupboard here for like the mop, and obviously nice place for you to hang all your like coats and stuff so it's not all in the way. We haven't done that just yet. We've literally just chucked everything. And then yeah, this is actually like a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. So we've got a little bathroom here with shower and toilet. Lovely. Then in here you got like 2 single beds, which we haven't made up yet. 2 single beds. George has decided this is the one that he wants, so that's great. Single bed there, single bed there. Then through here you got just a double bed as well, which is very nice. And then you've got like decent storage for like, I can't like open it because I've just put all my stuff there, but there's decent storage, and I think the other one's the exact same. And then another toilet, which is very good. And then yeah, we've got a cute little mirror as well to help get ready in the mornings. But to be honest, I don't know where I'm going to put Hallie. So I think the travel cot might have to go like literally here, or I just don't really know, because I was thinking, could Hallie and George share and go through here together and put the travel cot up in here? But I'm firstly not sure that there's enough space. It might not actually be a good idea with George and Hallie in the same room. I don't think anyone's gonna get like any sleep, to be honest. So it's just one of them. I'll figure it out at some point. Worst comes to worst, like someone can sleep in here with Hallie. Like, I don't know, we'll figure it out. There's plenty of space. It's just figuring out the configuration, obviously with the travel cot. But yeah, we're all good. Was that yummy? Was it? Yeah, beautiful. Yay! Hallie's first caravan holiday! Yay! This is what I got for the kids for dinner tonight, so I'm just going to shove that in here. One-handed, probably not the best idea. To be honest, it's probably enough. I might keep that for another night. So yeah, that's what the kids are having. I grabbed a load of stuff from Asda because there's an Asda really close by. I'll show you what else we picked up because I'm nosy. I would love to see what someone else decided to buy. So we've got the spinach and ricotta tortellini, and we did actually get a sauce as well that comes with that, the sweet tomato and basil sauce, because I thought that would be perfect for the kids, and it was the least like bad one, if that makes sense, in terms of like, it was the one that didn't have any red on it. So I got that for one dinner. I've got pizza for another dinner, and then I also got, just obviously because we're in the caravan, I don't have like loads of cooking supplies like I normally would have. I got these for Hallie. I thought we could just roast up these like every night, like some of these every night for Hallie, and then she could have some of this on the side of whatever she's having. I also then got some stir fry bits, so it's like the veg pack, the noodle pack, and then the sauce pack as well. And it's not a spicy one, so me, George and my mum can have this, and Hallie can have some of the veg and the noodles as well. And then I also grabbed some pasta, some salad. I've got some cream cheese to go with toast and stuff. And actually I could even put some cream cheese with the pasta tonight. I could actually do that maybe for Hallie. That might be a good option. Some roasted veg. I thought, to be honest, my mum quite like roasted veg and things like that, but also George likes that. So I did just think it's a good way of getting in like some veg, because you know when you're at a place like this, caravan parks, generally the only options are like fish and chips, burgers, nuggets. Like which I'm all for, but that 4 days in a row I feel like my insides will feel like they're dying. So I have got a few bits of veg to like keep us going, like add it into bits, and even if it's just like one meal a day that we have a decent meal, like that's good enough for me. Grapes obviously been opened, strawberries. We've got some bananas over there in the corner along with some bread. Got some eggs. I thought we could do like either dippy egg or poached egg or something in the mornings again because I've got toast. I've got some orange juice, some milk for tea, and then some yoghurt as well. George will have this. I'll have that in the mornings as well with some fruit and nice bits. And then I also grabbed for dinners one of these in the Asda we went to at Great Yarmouth. They had this like street food. I know, darling, I know. They had this street food thing and I just thought it looked so good. I've got this Korean style chicken, noodles, and then also the katsu, and then also the chicken katsu curry, and I thought me and my mum can share, like have a bit of those each. Bless her, my mum's already put it away, but we also got some snacky bits. There's like breadsticks, rice cakes, some popcorn for us, baby snack bits. Yeah, just like picky bits that obviously we can put in like little pack lunches and stuff for the kids, and we can just snack on whilst we're out and about. I'm not sure about anyone else's babies and kids, but breadsticks and rice cakes is basically what they live on at this point. So yeah, that is a little tour of the caravan, Helene. Dinner's almost ready, but I think I'm gonna catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'll try and get some footage and insert it now and like put a little montage over, because I think it's gonna be a lovely holiday, but it's gonna be chaotic. Like I can feel that in my bones already. George is so excited, but yeah, with excitement comes chaos. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, but it's also gonna be chaotic. Catch up with you soon. Bye. My hair is a joke. We have been swimming. I was so convinced. I was like, I'm going to put my hair up, not going to get it wet. And then I went down this like massive slide with George, and the splashback was unreal. You all done? What, do you want your pasta in a sec? Yeah? Yeah, it was so splashy. So I've got chlorine in my hair. I don't really know what I'm going to do. It's still a little bit damp, so I think I'm going to try and dry it with the hairdryer that's in the room. It's like in the drawer. I didn't bring mine myself, so I might have to wash my hair, which was not in the plan. But anyway, my mum did bring shampoo, conditioner, so I can if I need to, but wow. These two have been good. The TV ban has ended. We're doing an hour in the morning, an hour in the afternoon for TV. CBeebies only, no Netflix or Disney Plus or anything, so it's just a TV. No Netflix, no. CBeebies only, George. So yeah, we're doing an hour in the morning because literally George is waking up at like 5 o'clock, and yeah, we're still in that streak very much so, even though he didn't go to sleep till 9 o'clock last night. So yeah, he's been shattered today, and he did have a little nap after swimming, which wasn't ideal, but at the same time it's like we're away, so it's always going to be a bit chaotic. But anyway, I'm cooking Georgie some pasta because Hallie's already ate, and I'm popping in Georgie's pasta. He actually had this last night, and you're having it again, but last night you had it with cream cheese, and tonight you're going to have it with the pasta sauce. Hallie, what's up, darling? What is up with you, Hallie? George, why is that even here? That's from the microwave. Why is that here? Yeah, Hallie's been sleeping really well. George slept really well. Like when he actually eventually got to sleep last night, he slept all the way until 5. So he didn't wake up in the night, which, you know, definitely better than I expected. Neither did Hallie. So but we were all up by 5:30, weren't we? Weren't we? Yes, we were. Hallie's loving the travel cot, which was good. You had a good sleep, didn't you, George? Yeah. Right, why have you got this here? And what's that? Hallie did that, did she? You're probably right, to be honest. Bit of like pizza, I think. These are all of the tickets George has won at the arcade so far. Got 72 so far, and we're saving up for 100, so we're going to go and spend a little bit more money there this afternoon. This morning we gave you, how much money did we give you this morning to go on some games? Do you remember? Yeah. How much money was it? No. It was £5, so George got £5 to go and spend on whatever he wanted to spend on, because he was like wanting to go on like everything, and obviously I was like, you know what, yeah, you can have £5, and once the £5 is over, it's over. He spent 50p of that on getting some chub lollies from one of those lolly machines, but then he did 4 other games and we played those together, didn't we? We did bowling and throwing the balls in the hoops. And what was the other games we did? Do you remember? What was your favourite one?
What was it?
Maybe, was it the crab one? Shooting the crabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really liked that. You liked shooting those crabs, didn't you? Right, so had a lovely morning at the arcade. We were there by 9 AM because, like, obviously the kids got up really early. And then we also went to meet the Seaside Squad. I think it was the monkey who is called George. So we went and did that, and they did like activities and stuff for the kids. We did drawings and all that stuff, which was fun. And then, yeah, we came back, had lunch and stuff, went swimming. Kids napped. We just sorted out the caravan a bit because, oh my god, it's chaos in here. I mean, it's back to being chaos, but it's just like, yeah, it's just a lot with the kids. Anyway, if I'm totally honest, as soon as I put the kids down, if I put Hallie down, she cries, and if I'm not doing something on time, George is not happy. So I'm going to finish his pasta, and then I will catch up with you when I can. Hello guys, right, it is now Sunday. This is the first time I've been able to hear myself think this entire break. Hallie is just napping, and George and my mum have just gone down to the arcades. Yesterday my mum stayed here with Hallie while she napped, and I took George down to the arcades. We actually went to the they do like a meet and greet with some of the characters and stuff like that, and yesterday it was the character George. I don't know if I actually mentioned this to you guys or not, I can't really remember, but whatever I mentioned yesterday, probably about half of that's getting cut out because the background noise was intense at that point. But yeah, so we went and did like the meet and greet with some of the characters and stuff. They did like little activities and did drawings, and some of the kids did painting and stuff. George wasn't really that into it. To be honest, I've noticed, well, I've always noticed this, but I've noticed it more since we've been here. Like, George doesn't really like the group activities. Like, he's never really liked sort of like led activities where he's got to like follow instructions and do them. Like, he's just never really been that into it, and he's never really been into like doing those kind of things even at nursery and stuff with people that he knows. He just always wants to go off and do his own thing and just wants to do what George wants to do. So this morning we went to this like it's called Activitots Games, and it's like for 2 to 4 year olds or 2 to 5 year olds, I think, and it's just like they just do a load of games. They just set up like loads of things with bean bags and hula hoops and Like, yeah, they do little races. Like, it's really fun. All the kids loved it. George got involved in probably about, he got semi-involved in about 40% of it, I would say. Maybe 30%. It's just never really been his thing. He just wants to go off and do whatever he wants, and he kept just trying to leave. Like, he was just walking off. And I was like, okay, like, I'll go get you then, like, and if I try and get him involved and make it really fun, like, it just leads to meltdowns. And so I'm kind of learning to just, like, not really care about what the social norm is and try and get him involved. If he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it. Like, that's the thing, it's really hard. Like, I don't want to like reinforce a behaviour by like just letting him crack on and do whatever he wants, but at the same time I don't want to like traumatise the kid by forcing him to do stuff that he just doesn't want to do. So yeah, it's just one of those. Like, when he was getting involved, he really enjoyed it. Like, they did this beanbag race where they were in teams, and like one person ran and got a beanbag. There were two teams, blue and red team, and the teams were going to run and get a beanbag each, and when the other person got back, the other person ran and got one, and they had to count how many beanbags they got at the end. He loved that one. But all the others, he was just like, I don't like this, I don't like this. Like, he doesn't want to follow instructions and do any of that stuff. So, I mean, is what it is. But whilst we were there, and he was doing some of them, I was talking to this mum, bless her, she's 6 weeks postpartum with her third kid, and she was so lovely, and it was just so nice. Like, I had Hallie in the baby carrier. She was in her like Niall baby carrier, and it was a little bit raining and it's a bit windy at the moment as well. She was in my little like zip up coat thing, and we were just talking about some of the things that we bought for our baby. So I was showing her like my Niall carrier, because it like unclips and stuff, and like it's magnetised. She was telling me what carrier she has. Her little 6-week-old was sleeping in the buggy whilst, and she had the Baby Zen Yo-Yo, which is the buggy that I've got, and she had the snooze shade, which is something that I've bought on this holiday. She showed me her noise machine. She was telling me about her rocket that she's got, all things that like I've bought, and I've got for Hallie. She basically had like all the same things. I was like, we are like two peas in a pod. We knew the best things to get for babies. She was like, anything you can buy to have an easier life, like I'm there for it. And I was like, yeah, sister, like me too, I completely relate. And we asked like each other what our kids' names were. She had two girls and one little boy. Like, the newborn was a little boy, so her two girls were like 6.5 and 4.5, and a 4.5-year-old was doing the activities with George, and George really got on with her, and like afterwards he was like, where's my friend? Like, he was trying to find her and stuff in the arcade and that afterwards. So he got on really well with her because she kept trying to get him involved. Like, I was trying to get him involved, but she was as well, and he was kind of doing it when she was trying to say like, oh, let's do this, like let's count these. Like, there was these little snowballs they were throwing at each other, and she was like throwing things at him and he was throwing things back. They were really soft little balls. And bless her, wow, 6 weeks postpartum, 3 kids, and she said like, obviously in the caravan it's a little bit tricky because I don't know what caravan they're in, and I'm not sure how big their travel cot is, but she said it just doesn't fit in their room. Ours does fit, but we've like basically blocked off a whole toilet area. I think I mentioned before, we went for the silver caravan, and I think it's a great size. I don't think I would go for any grade lower than this, just because I think they're smaller, and I think I'd struggle with the ages that they are now. When they're older, I think it's kind of less important because George is like running around bashing into things constantly, and I'm obviously trying to carry Hallie, and carrying a baby like through narrow corridors and through narrow little like doors is actually quite tricky. And with showering, that's the only thing that I found. Like, George is fine with the shower now, but with Hallie, obviously, because she's sat up, but she's really slippery, like, and she doesn't love the shower, so that's like a little bit of a challenge, but not really, like, it's fine. And the only time she's having a shower is after dinner, so we do it straight after dinner because she's having things like pasta and stuff, so she's literally like a mess. Jump in the shower, she just like, yeah, you basically just either get in with her, carry her, and then like completely wash her down. If I'm carrying her, she's less bothered, but it obviously is just more admin, especially when you're then dripping wet and you have to like get her out, and it's just like in a small little bathroom in the caravan. But other than that, it's been fine. I would say like George has had a couple of meltdowns, nothing too dramatic though. Like, we've had a lot worse in the past, but it's just, you know, leaving the arcade, or if we've got to come back to the caravan because Hallie needs a nap, or XYZ, whatever it is, or if we've got to get somewhere on time because we've booked loads of activities, then yeah, it's just been a little bit of a challenge sometimes. But if you can explain to him in a calm, collected way when we're not in the arcade or when we're not somewhere really loud like in the swimming pool, then he's listening really, really well. It's just when we're in those busier places, he can't focus on what you're saying. Plus, to be honest, I don't know if he can even hear me because it's so loud. Like, in the arcade, I literally have to, because he doesn't come to you and listen. You have to shout, and then it's like he doesn't like it when you shout at him. Like, it's just one of those. It's just one of those. It's been a little bit tricky, but yeah, he hasn't really sat down much. He's very much running around here, there, everywhere, like zigzagging across rooms and stuff. And you know what, like, it's been great, it's been really, really fun, but it's been a little bit challenging when it comes to like getting George to do like a certain activity. Part of it doesn't really matter, like at the end of the day we're just going to do these activities for him. He doesn't like it, that's fine. It's just, yeah, trying to remember that when you're in the moment, it's a little bit tricky sometimes. But like I say though, yeah, this is the first time that I've been able to hear myself think all weekend, but it has been really good. And I have to say, this is a great Haven site. It's really, really good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not like summery seasons, like it is definitely raining quite heavily, but there's loads of stuff to do inside, so it kind of doesn't really matter. Like, we haven't gone outside of the caravan park at all yet. We're going swimming again today because we enjoyed it so much. I decided not to wash my hair because we're going swimming again, so I was like, what's the point? Well, I might wash my hair later actually. I might wash my hair on, like, after swimming tonight, but we go in swimming at like 2:15, and then by the time we get back it will be 4, because you get an hour for swimming, so we'll be out of swimming by 3:15, but it takes a good half an hour to get everyone dried, get your clothes on, get everything together. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how easy this would be if I was doing it solo, because like I say, George is a little bit challenging. Sometimes it's physical as well, like I have to go and physically pick him up to stop him from doing something dangerous. Like if we're at the swimming pool, it's, you know, you have to be on high alert, right? And yeah, you've got your armbands on and stuff, but sometimes he knows wrong from right, and he knows not to jump in the swimming pool, and he knows not to like run and stuff, but he does it anyway. Like, especially if he thinks you're trying to stop him, like I'll try and just follow, like if he's running around trying to like go up to one of the slides and stuff, I'll just go with him to make sure that he's okay. He thinks I'm chasing him and telling him off and like telling him to stop, so he runs even faster. I'm like, I'm not gonna even stop you, like that's not what I'm trying to do, I'm just making sure you're safe. But if I had Hallie in my arms and I was on my own with him, like I would not be able to do that. It just wouldn't be safe, it wouldn't be sensible. So yeah, I don't think I would be able to come on my own, or at least not do the swimming stuff on my own. But yeah, I do think it's a really great little break. Anyway, I have had a couple of updates from Ash. I'm going to pop some pictures here. So he ripped out everything pretty much on Saturday, or maybe Friday, I can't actually remember. He sent me these photos, I think on Saturday. Maybe Friday, I don't know. He just ripped out loads of stuff, basically, literally everything. And then on Saturday, yeah, it was Saturday that he ripped out the bath. He got the bath out, down the stairs on his own. Like, I don't know, that must have been an experience, like, wow. And then he did get rid of the radiators and stuff, and I think a load of black sludge has like literally just gone all over the cream carpets on the landing, which is fun times. So definitely getting the carpets redone upstairs, or maybe like getting flooring up there, I don't really know. But anyway, oh, I think Hallie's waking up. So yeah, that's what the bathroom's looking like now. I think today he's doing the plasterboarding, and then on Monday, which is the day that we're coming home, is when the plasterers come in. We have to let all the plaster dry and everything, and then once the plaster's dry is when Ash will actually fit the new bathroom. So we're gonna have like a week of no bathroom with the kids, which is gonna be fun. So we're gonna have to either bath them, especially Hallie, in the like sink or whatever, and then use like families like bathrooms and stuff like that. We've already agreed all of that with my sister-in-law, so thanks Louise, I know you're watching. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna go get Hallie now because she's just woken up. She had a good hour and a half, which is decent, and then we've got 2 hours till swimming. So actually that's gonna be perfect. By the time we get back, she's gonna be due a little nap. She can have a little 45-minute nap whilst I sort dinner. Look, Hallie, George is back from the arcade and you've got loads more tickets. And what did you get from the ticket shop? What's that?
Slime.
Slime. Slime? What colour's that slime, George? Blue and...
Green.
Blue and green. Don't chuck it on the floor. Yuck. Did you have fun at the arcade with Nanny?
There was chicken right there.
There was chicken?
There. There was chicken there.
There was chicken there. Why was there chicken there? What are you talking about? No idea. Why do kids love slime so much?
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly.
Okay, so it's a little bit later now. It's actually 6 o'clock. I managed to have a shower and wash my hair. Obviously I haven't dried it yet. We've closed all of the curtains in the caravan. Got Sarah and Duck on CBBS, and George hasn't napped today, and it is Spargo on the sofa. Hallie is just having, she's actually just woken up from a nap, which is awful timing, but at least we've got one nailed, the other one, we'll sort her out. But she's just having her dinner. You're having the leftover stuff, aren't you, darling? Is he munching on a carrot? Yum, yum, yum. My mum has just head down to the laundrette with all of our washing, well, mine and the kids' washing, from the whole weekend, literally every single thing, like all the swimming stuff, everything that we've used over the last couple of days. And obviously with 2 kids, like, you end up having so much stuff, especially with changes of clothes and stuff, because we've had blowouts, we've had accidents, we've had a lot of stuff. So yeah, we've got a whole massive load of washing. So mum's just gone to drop that into the laundrette, and yeah, she's gonna come back, have a cup of tea, and I think we're gonna sack off, go into the entertainment tonight, because George's just fallen asleep. It's 6 o'clock. We're gonna hope for the best and just see if he can sleep through, rather than, yeah, because yesterday he had a nap at like 3 o'clock or something. It was the worst timing ever, but it was after swimming. He was obviously knackered because we had such a busy day, and then like the whole evening, like, it just took a long time for him to get sleep. I think he went to bed at like 10 in the end, but it just felt like a lot longer. And you know, when they're in that like overtired mental mood, it just, it drains. If they're sitting there playing, like, it doesn't matter. But when he was just like, it literally was like he had the zoomies, you know, like a dog gets the zoomies, that's what it was like. And I was just like, come on. So yeah, we got him to stay awake until 6 p.m. and I'm buzzing. He literally just watched like 5 minutes of this, if that, because I put the duvet there and everything. I'm going to leave him there for 10 minutes and then transfer him to his bedroom. And I think we're not going to go out this evening, which I'm actually quite happy about. He wasn't too into the entertainment, like, although it was really good, he went down for probably about 15 minutes to the front where all the kids were dancing and stuff each night. But yeah, he doesn't have the attention span for it. I think he just kept wanting to go to the shop or the arcade or just like doing different things. So anyway, yeah, I kind of think this is probably the best option for tonight. Anyway, I think I'm going to catch up with you when we arrive back home tomorrow. I won't have any washing to do, which is a massive bonus. Like I say, we've got tumble dryers and everything here, so my mum's doing the wash and then we'll shove it all in the tumble dryer, and then I won't have any washing when I get home, which is going to be amazing. Just unpacking to do, and then yeah, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. I've got a HelloFresh coming, which I'm so excited for, because we wouldn't have any food in the house otherwise. Ashley's literally just been living on like frozen pizzas, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'll show you the bathroom as well, update you on what's going on with that. Very excited to see where that's got to. Like I say, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be like, maybe the plaster is going to be there or just before the plaster's got there. I'm not entirely sure. I'll show you what it looks like once it's plastered, but the fun stuff starts in a couple of weeks when all the new stuff goes in. I think it's literally just going to be like a plastered room, and all the plumbing and all that kind of stuff will have been done. All the boring stuff, but all the necessary stuff. But yeah, fun times. But I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hello guys, we're now back. We're back to Monday, present day. So I hope you enjoyed watching what we got up to when we went away. It was a carnage, it was fun, it was exciting. I'll definitely be going back. Like, I genuinely can't praise the Seashore Haven site enough. Like, it was so fantastic. So definitely, if you're thinking about doing a caravan holiday, like, I would definitely do it with the kids. It was so good. Like, there was so much for them to do. So highly rate it. I'm very excited now that I've got some HelloFresh in, because I'm starving. Although we obviously planned and we got a load of bits from the shop when we were at the caravan, like, I'm not gonna lie, some of the meals weren't the best, like, because we just had like a caravan kitchen to deal with. So I'm very glad that we're gonna be having some decent meals tonight. I'll show you what we end up having actually. I'll pop a little clip in now. I think I'm gonna go for the gyozas because I'm very, very excited for those. Hallie's gonna love them, George's gonna love them. Mwah. delicious. But yeah, as promised, it's now time to show you what the bathroom's looking like. Don't get too excited because it's basically just plastered, but a lot has changed like behind the scenes in order for it to like become this state. So I'm very impressed with all of Ash's hard work, but yeah, it's definitely not a functioning bathroom. There's literally nothing in it. But yeah, let's go see. So here we go. I'm whispering because Hallie's having a little nap. This is the plasterboard that Ash has put up, and he's also done all of the plumbing behind this plasterboard. So all of this, I'm just going to shut this door because Hallie's napping. So we had the plaster in, and he's done this wall and then also the ceiling, but this wall, and this wall haven't been done yet. So I'm going to run you through like what it's looking like. It's a bit tricky because it's quite a small room. This wall is where the bath was. I actually am going to insert the befores now, just so that it's a little bit easier for you to like visualise what I'm showing you. This is the before of this area, and then this is the during. Obviously all of the plumbing's like been changed behind that plasterboard. What we're going to have is like an overhead shower coming out from that wall. It was going to be from this wall, but apparently the wall was too shallow for the plumbing to go in, so it has to go from that wall, which is fine. So that's going to come out and be like an overhead shower there, and then we're going to have like a hose shower coming from there. So that's going to be next to the controls. So those are going to be like, obviously you turn it one way and it's going to come out from the hose, and then you turn it the other way and it will come out from the overhead shower, and then the heating one, like the cold and the hot, will be underneath, the temperature one, sorry. And then obviously the bath's going to go along here like where it was before, but we're going to have that integrated, like obviously all of that's integrated into the walls and the plumbing's all in the walls, rather than it just being like before we just had like a hose attached to the taps. So yeah, that's where all of that is going to go. Obviously all of the tiles and everything have gone, you can see that, and we're going to have shower panels all along this bit here, all along that wall, and all along here, like up to the width of where the bath comes up to. So that's all going to have like shower panels along it, so it's going to be a lot easier to like clean, and there's not going to be any grout or like tiles or anything to like get all like mouldy and gross, because I'm not going to lie, that happens in bathrooms, doesn't it? So yeah, that's the plan for this space. And then basically where everything was before is basically where we're going to put the new stuff. So there was a sink here, and then we're going to have a little like vanity unit underneath with some storage, because we really lacked storage in here before. Yeah, that's where like the vanity and the sink's going to go with the storage, and then that's where the toilet's going to go, back where it was basically, just a new one. And then here we're going to have a wired in like LED mirror. That's where we had like our cabinet before, basically exactly where that white bit is, obviously because that's where the mirror was, but it was like a cabinet, so and it was quite shallow, so there wasn't really much space in there, but that's where all of our bits went. That was quite old, it was quite like rusty and stuff, like even when we moved in it was there, so it was just like quite rusty and old, and yeah, just really needed replacing. So Ash has done all the electrics and stuff to bring that down, and that's where the like LED mirror is going to go. I'm really excited for that because it's like a demisting one as well. Like yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be really lovely. I'm pretty sure that's where the radiators go in as well. Yeah, because that's where those little things are. So yeah, that's where the radiators go. We've got like a black, I think it's a black matte radiator. So that would be nice underneath there. Obviously that's where all the towels and everything will go. And then you come round, and then here next to where, obviously that's where the shower is, that's where the bath is going to go, basically where all of this, the plasterer's stuff is at the moment. There's also going to be a long unit up here for loads of storage, so whether that's towels or like beauty products or kid stuff, like basically anything like that would go in a bathroom, that's going to go all up here, which obviously means we're going to have a lot more storage than we used to have. And obviously we're going to redo the floor. Like this is just the old like lino from what was here before. The new one I think is just like a bathroom like wood, I think, like a wood effect. It's not real wood, but it's like made for bathrooms. So yeah, that's the little update in the bathroom. It's quite a small space, but we're making it work. Yeah, we were going to change a few things around, but actually in terms of the plumbing work, like Ash has done this all himself, so we wanted to keep it as simple as possible. So yeah, that is what the plan is. The colours and everything I'm going to keep to myself until they start going in a couple of weeks' time. We need to let obviously the plasterer come back, finish off all the plastering for these two walls, oh sorry, these three walls here, the ones that I'm like pointing to. Those walls have to be plastered, and then obviously they have to dry, and then Ash can start fitting everything in, and then we can paint and put all the like paneling and stuff up, and we can finally start using the bathroom, and then I'll show you what it's looking like day by day. But yeah, that is the plan. Very exciting. I'm glad we weren't here for the rip out because that would have just been complete carnage, especially of George. Like there's no keeping him away from some situations. I'm glad we weren't here. And yeah, Ash has done really well, bless him. Like he did all this himself, got the bath out, down the stairs, into the garden. Like I can actually see a trail up the garden where these dragged the bath, like absolute trooper. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and I'll keep you posted in the next one. But for now, I'm going to love you and leave you and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.